Yeah, good evening, guys. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, what we have done in the previous session, can anyone explain? And after that, if any doubt was there, then you can ask on that. Hello, is it audible or not?
Audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Setup of React White. All right. Any other doubt? You can just write it down. I'll give you 5 minutes from now. And just think of it. Just recall everything, and you can ask me. And all of you have started your projects, no?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, yeah, who all have started your project? Can I know? Just raise your hand. All right. Only three. Okay, five. Only five people. Okay, you all are the leaders only, no?
Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah, only the representative or the leader will raise their hand, like they all have started or not.
Sir, can you explain front-end or the back-end for crowd operation, sir, today?
Means what?
Sir, I want to know that to create a form,
Okay.
then if I want to submit anything,
Okay.
then it will catch with the database. And an
Okay.
admin can controls both. After
Okay.
the
You
creating,
you
then it will response
uh,
automatically.
all right. You have just given me the whole requirement. Okay. Can it be done in 1 hour?
Repeat again, sir.
Anyone? Yeah, I'm asking you, like, can this whole thing, like, we need to develop a form and after that send all the data to the backend and after that store it on, so we need to design the backend and after that the admin panel also. That's you are talking about, no? And in the
Yes, sir.
admin panel, we can, that all data must be visible.
Yes, sir.
All right. This thing, no?
Yes, sir.
So is it, yeah, I'm just asking you, like, is it possible to develop this whole application in 1 hour?
No, sir. I am not telling for
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
application,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
I want
That's
to.
the only thing that I was asking. Like, where you all are having the doubt, that part I will be clarifying. Okay, like, do it, and where you are facing the doubt, where you are facing the problem, what all topics you need to be clarified. That I want. All right, so that I can just demonstrate that particular area, like how to do it. If you are giving me a whole uh, application to develop in a 1 hour, it is not a thing, no. Like, if I develop it also and also give it to you, then what you will be learning?
Sir,
Are
I
you all
have.
getting? No?
Sir,
Yeah, just tell me what are your
sir, I
pain
have
points?
created that a form,
Okay,
but it is not working.
like, where you are facing the difficulty, that's the part where you are facing the difficulty,
Sir,
on which part?
I want to. Sir, I have
Yeah.
created a apply form, sir, and
Okay, you
a
have
list
created a
of work
form.
with it.
Okay.
I want to give. data from admin to the list of form
Okay.
that admin can able to create data, read data and delete data.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So where you are having the problem actually? What you need me to explain?
Sir, I want to know that how I integrate with that form with admin to create, read, and update and delete.
You need to make me an application on which CRUD operation is happening. That's only no.
Yes, sir.
All right, fine. I will be just sharing my screen. I will demonstrate that CRUD operation. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
All right, fine. So here one. All right. So first of everything, we'll be initializing the backend. All right. It's visible now for everyone. Just reply.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Follow the things, whatever I am doing over here. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I was having that CRUD operation applications, this thing. All right. So is there any doubt or should I explain this whole thing? As in here, we are just importing, I'll just explain it. Here we are just importing the Express to create the server, Mongoose for the MongoDB connections, and the middleware to pass the JSON request bodies, and after that this CORS. That's also the middleware to handle the cross-origin resource sharing. All right. And after that, what we have done is we have just initialized the Express application over here, and after that we have just enabled the CRS, that is the cross origin resource sharing, to allow the front end and and that particular backend to communicate. All right. And this thing is what, to parse the incoming JSON request bodies. All right. So this you all have got, like what we are doing in here. Any doubt? Please respond, guys. Hello.
No, sir, it's clear.
It's crystal clear, no? Like
Oh, yes,
until
sir.
this, what we have done. All right, fine. I'm going forward. So this is basically like we have just used this one as this new URL parser as true. Like this will do the we will be using the new MongoDB URL parser over here. All right. So that will be there, and here what does this does is like it will just enable the new unified that topology engine. All right. So that will be done here, and after that, here we are. So here it is doing like it is just logging a success message, like login in that successful message, like successfully connected, or it is not connected, or fails. If it fails, so it will just log as error message if connection is being failed or by any other chance. All right. And after that, we have just defined a schema over here. Okay, this is a schema, that's the mongoose schema, and we have just created a model based on this schema only. All right, is it fine till now? And after that, here comes the CRUD operations basically. Okay, I think this was your query, no? Like how to do it or any other thing? Hello, please guys, please respond. Was having that query? You're not audible. Hello, am I audible or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, then please reply. Like, is this the thing that you're asking, or what?
Yes, sir.
This was the only thing that you're asking.
Yes, sir. Crowd operation.
All right, fine. I will just explain it clearly. So when I was asking, you are not responding. Why? Please respond, guys, whenever we ask. So yeah. So here, what we are doing here in this, we are just creating the CRUD operation. First one is the this one is the create. Okay. Here we will be adding a new item to the database. All right, this one, this request body, this one. So this one is doing what? This one is creating a new item instance from the request body. All right, and after that, item dot server, there it is. So what it is doing, like means it is actually item save, that all means it is just saving that particular item into the database, targeted database. Okay, after that we are just returning the created item with the 201 status code. All right, that's how. Go on to the read. This one is the read one. Read one means get. Okay, post means create, get, We are just reading. For reading, we are using get, post, put, and delete. These are all the four operations that are there. All right. And here we are reading the items. Reading the items means we are fetching all the items from the database. Okay. So for in here, we'll fetch all the item from the item collection. Okay. And return the item with 200 status code. All right. And after that, this update is there, like this put. So here we are just updating the existing item with its ID. Okay, it will be having a specific ID, and the ID, particularly the ID from the request parameters, it will be there. Okay, and here this one. So this one is doing what? Like this one will be updating the data from the request body. All right, and after that we will just return the updated item. Okay, that's how the update comes into action. And here comes the last one, that is delete. Okay, we are just removing the items from its ID. Okay, like in here, we will just delete the item by the ID, whatever the ID we have just created while creating it, while reading it, while putting it, updating it. Okay, we'll just delete it like that. Okay, first we'll be fetching that ID and delete that item by its ID. Okay, and after deleting, we'll be throwing a message as item as deleted. Okay, this one is the success message, and after that, this is the port, like on which the server will be starting. So this was the breakdown of this particular server.js. Here all the operations are written. All right, is there any query related to this? Please reply, guys.
No, sir.
You're not audible.
No, sir.
All right, fine. Let's move forward. So, yeah, where we are. Okay, I just created this one, and let's test it. Um, all right, it is running. Okay, everyone have got it or not? Till this, everything is clear, not?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
All right. So now we'll be creating the front end. Okay, I'm just creating one more. Sorry, one more terminal. Here, what we'll be doing, someone had asked me to create a front end with that white. So I will be creating that. So this will be the command. Okay. So that we'll just select the React and JavaScript plus SWC. Okay. It is created now. Got it? So your white application is created. Here, first we need to update the app.jsx. Okay. Where we'll be finding that? So it will be here. Okay, so npm run dev. So this will be the command for running a React plus White application. It's live. Let's check it again. Yeah, it's live. Okay, so we'll be updating it in here. Okay, so I will be deleting the whole JSX, and after that, this one, I will be importing. One second, let's make it empty only. It will be fine. Use state and use effect in React. All right, that will be importing the exhaust. Okay, and we have a demo URL for master. Yeah. So I will just quickly explain this whole thing. Okay. Have you all got it till this? What are the things that I have done? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Actually, what we have done, the detailed explanation. First, we have just developed our backend files. For that, simply the server.js. This will be the entry point for the backend, and this will define all that um, express server. This just defines the express server only, routing to that CRUD operations and the MongoDB connection. All right. Okay. And in this front end, just this app.js that is there. This will be the main React component where the CRUD operations are implemented. Okay. This one. So here we have done this one. So I'll just quickly explain this whole code. Here till this, I think so. Is it clear? You all are getting like what is being done over here? Is it or
Yes.
not? Yeah. From this, I will be explaining. So here, what we are doing, we are just this is the state for storing the items. Okay, storing items, new item input, and the edit details. That all. Okay, and after that, here I've just written these are the fetch items. Means we will be fetching the items from the backend when the component is loaded. All right, and after that, here comes the adding the new item. Okay, like this one, this particular sentence that is there as this one, this whole thing. Okay, this will do like means you will be adding a new item to the item list actually, and after that this will just clear the input field. Okay, this one, this one will do what? This will just clear the input field, and this response to data, it will just add a new item to the item list. Okay, got it? Got it or not? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Got it.
All right, same as like that only. Here we are just updating the existing item. So same thing is happening over here. It will just clear the edit input automatically, and after that, this one is the delete. Okay, this will just remove the item from the list, and that's all. Like if I explain it collectively, so we've just imported the use state use effect. These are the React hooks that I think. Should I need to explain the hooks and all, or it is clear? Hello.
Sir, it's clear.
All right. So I'll just give a short say info about it. Like we have just used the use state and use effect. These are the React hooks for managing the component state and the lifecycle. All right. And after that, the Axios is there. So Axios, what's the Axios is? It's a library for making the HTTP request to the backend API. All right. And after that, as I've told, we have just managed the state like items, new items, edit items, low. So the items, what it will be doing, it will just storing the list of items that will be fetched from backend. Okay. And these new items, it will just store the value of the input field for adding a new items. Okay, and it will just after that edit item is there, this will just track item being edited, storing its ID and the updated name over there. All right, after that how that lifecycle hook, this use effect will be used. Like it will just run once when the component will mount. Okay, and it will just fetch all the items from the backend API and update it in the item state. All right. And if you go on to this CRUD operations, so here adding the item, it will just send a post request to the backend with a new item's name. Okay. On a success, it will just update the item's state to include the newly created item. Okay. Same as for update and delete also, it will just send a put request to the backend with the updated item's name. On success, it will just replace the old item in the item list with the updated ones, like that. Okay. And for this delete item, you that will just iterate over the item list and will just render each item as edit mode and the view mode. Okay, edit mode and view mode, like it will just display an input field and save button for updating the item, and in view mode it will just display the item name with edit delete. That's all. Okay, that we can do. And like on change, on click, that all are there over here. So what it will be doing on change, it will just update the state of the input field, the new items and the edit item. And that on click will do what? It will just trigger the appropriate CRUD operation, add, edit, delete, that all. Okay. Was it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just sending it to you. That Yeah, so just recall each and everything for the back end and the front end. If any of the doubt is there, you can ask. I will just wait for 5 minutes. All right. Till then, I will just do some necessary updates. Yeah, anyone is having any of the doubt or everything is clear? Just tell me.
So why to use Axios or Fetch?
Means?
Like there are two libraries for fetching the APIs call from backend, na. So one is Axios and one is Fetch, which is inbuilt in React. So I'm
Okay.
asking, uh, why using Axios would be advantageous or Fetch?
Yeah, there are several benefits over that Axios. Like, you know that it will just provide you with that over that what you have told you, like that fetch API is there, no? And the other HTTP libraries are also there. So the first thing why we are using it, it has a simpler syntax. Okay, Axios has a very cleaner and a more readable syntax. As like you can see, we have just used Axios.get
Yes.
and directly fetch API and items, like that. Okay,
Yeah, in Fetch we have to define the methods and other
yeah,
things. In Axios we can.
and also it does have that automatic JSON handling also, like Axios will automatically transform that response data to JSON format. Okay,
Okay.
whereas if you go on to fetch, you need to explicitly call that
We have to
dot
use
JSON
Stringify, I think, for
dot
that.
dot JSON on the response object.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Yes.
for that also, and also if an error comes, it is also considered as the better error handling. Exhaust just provides a consistent error handling by throwing that error of HTTP status codes, like that, outside the range. That's all. Okay, and
Yes.
multiple benefits are there. Like one more, browser compatibility is also there. Like Axios work on older browser like Internet Explorer also. Okay, without requiring any polyfill feature, and
Mhm.
that is not supported in older browsers by default. Okay,
Okay.
so that's why I used that. And if you use fetch, okay, then you if you means what will be your requirement till you want a lightweight native solution. don't need any advanced feature like the interceptors, request cancellation.
Mhm.
Okay. If you don't want these all things, then Fetch API is sufficient. And Fetch is
Okay.
also built into modern browsers only. So there is no need to install any additional dependencies for that.
Okay, sir.
That's why we use this one. All right.
Yes, sir.
Any other doubt you can ask. Is there any other query? No, any doubt is there?
No, sir.
All right. So I will just share this application folder with you, like in the from that GitHub. You can just access it from there and run it in your system. It's completely running. All right. Modify it, whatever the thing that you want. You can do it. Experiment with it, and uh, get your project done. Okay. Be focused on a project, and every day do something, and means do increase your uh, project productivity. Okay. And on Sunday, we will be checking up your first review, that what are the things that you all have done, and all the team leaders, you are requested to report on that day with your team. Okay. So please be sure that whatever you have done, you will be showing it while reviewing. Okay. To the team. Is it fine? Is it clear or not? All right then. All right then. Thank you so much. And please be present on the next session. Uh, yeah. Good night.